Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to the Dugout. You know, it's generally agreed that the most difficult endeavor in all of sports is that of hitting a baseball. With pitching being what it is, it's all some hitters can do to simply make contact. Hitting the ball well and safely reaching base is another thing entirely. So much so that a 30% success rate will put you among the league leaders. Now think about that. 30%. That would lead you to believe that hitting is a highly specialized and very disciplined science. To some degree it is, in the sense that certain key fundamentals will help you to achieve success. But by the same token, like so many things in life, hitting is also an art. Well, I should tell you that there are countless hitting coaches that would take me to task for that statement, insisting that their method is the only surefire way to hit 300. In fact, somewhere in my rat's nest at home, I still have an old VHS tape of Charlie Lau's famous presentation, The Art of Hitting 300. But you know what? After him came a number of other self-styled gurus touting their tried-and-true methods, discarding all other schools of thought that had come before. Closed stance, open stance, hitting out of a crouch, and the one currently in vogue, which allows no forward stride at all. I have to smile every time the latest craze hits the street, because I know that it'll be upstaged by another in 8 or 10 years. But when you look back in time at the great hitters, you see immediately that they each had their own individual style of hitting. Yet they were all tremendously successful. Men like Ty Cobb, Babe Ruth, Rogers Hornsby, Stan Musial, Willie Mays, Mickey Mantle, Pete Rose, Ted Williams. The list goes on and on. So, if hitting is such an exact science, how could all these men achieve the same general level of success with all those different styles? The fact is, as I mentioned before, it isn't an exact science, regardless of what the experts might want you to believe. Hitting, quite simply, amounts to getting the sweet spot of the bat quickly and efficiently squared up to the baseball. How you get to that point, quite often, is a matter of personal style. Oh, sure, certain fundamentals will aid in that process. There's no question about that. But creating a rigid formula can be terribly counterproductive, and I'll tell you why. People, not machines, stand at home plate and hit baseballs, which are thrown, by the way, by other flesh and blood humans. For that reason, ladies and gentlemen, beyond the fundamentals, style matters. The wise hitting coach will take that into account and will not try to cast all of his hitters out of the same mold. Style matters in our industry as well. It's important for each of us to discover what ours may be and build upon that framework. You see, your personal style is the byproduct of your particular skill set, your lifestyle, your value system, and mental approach to life. Not to mention this difficult business of real estate. Yeah, sometimes I cringe when the circuit speakers and seminar technicians tout the latest and greatest can't-miss method for listing and selling. It appeals to our inner desire to find the Holy Grail, doesn't it? But I think that most of us know by now that there's no Holy Grail. There's no magic pill that will automatically bring success to us all. Oh, it might have worked for the individual that's hawking it, but it certainly wouldn't work for everyone. If it could, we'd all be millionaires, now wouldn't we? I say that not to discourage listening to or trying new ideas. Hey, that's what Monthly Mojo's all about. No, it's just a word of advice for everyone to view new ideas through the lens of their own character and capabilities. Take this to the bank. To be the best you can be, in any endeavor, you must be yourself. You wouldn't tell Pete Rose that he shouldn't hit out of that crouch, would you? And you wouldn't tell Stan the Man to stop doing the cha-cha at home plate either. And do you know why? Because it works for them. And that's the test for the method. I'd fire the hitting coach that would even think about messing with any of those guys. So what works for you? What's your particular style? Remember, beyond the fundamentals, style matters. That's what allows you to be yourself, to be comfortable, sincere, and to genuinely engage the people you serve. Now those things do lead to success, regardless of which resources or methodologies you might employ. And there are a wealth of ideas out there that you can tailor to fit your personal style and make you a better hitter. But they should only enhance what is already there. So begin by taking a good look at your swing. And don't fix what ain't broke. That's my take from the dugout. Now grab a bat and get out there.